We will beat this. Together.
Thanks.
Mitch Albom once said that every ending is a beginning, we just don't know it at the time. And, you know, I say that because this is our final chapter of our walkthrough for this section. I will be making a playthrough on professional mode and going over the remaining trophies and such. You might have also noticed that I'm wearing a different outfit. I finished the game on my practice runs, of course, so now I'm kitted out for the final part. I figured we could show off here. So Leon the mobster and Ashley the nerdy girl, I don't know, Velma 2.0, we are going to take on the world.
Place I slept before.
Very short chapter, very
surprised this
easy.
thing even
We're
booted up.
gonna absolutely crush it. Get all the files. There's files all around the room. Yeah, it's actually a really short chapter, which is nice because our last chapter was rather difficult, or yeah, just rather lengthy, honestly.
Someone had a field day looting the Umbrella Labs.
Just go around and click on all the stuff to get all the files. So there you go, and then when we're ready, we can continue on. We're going to be buying like just all the stuff. We have 500k. So that'll be enough to buy everything. It's around 400 something to get everything. And like, you know, I've mentioned it several times, but there's going to be things you'll have to get either in New Game Plus or,
You're getting good
you know,
at that.
like there's certain challenges of like beating professional on an A rank and stuff. So you'll have to kind of take that up with yourself here on like what you want to do. But in your single playthrough, I've covered all the like easy stuff, I suppose.
Never been better.
There's nothing down there to loot, by the way. Just continue on. They don't really bother you with the looting in this chapter. It really is just kind of simple. Alright, and I covered that treasure item. Now we'll get another treasure item here in just a sec.
Look at this place. That woman who helped us. You think she's alright?
Now that we've faced the entire horde
I'm
of
sure she's
enemies,
fine.
it's gonna be nice just to
She's
be able
not
to
the
run
type
through a
to
chapter,
roll
not
over
have to
that
worry about
easy.
anybody. Just kind of casually
Sounds
make
like
it.
you know her well.
Mobster Leon doesn't. Oh, okay. How did I killed you. Maybe that was a different one. I'm okay with this because they're literally like the only enemies of the chapters. So some files there, and then there's a file in the back here, and then there is a treasure item. Right there, the pendant. So we have the velvet blue from the ceiling that was back there, and then that one, and now we are going to make our way towards the merchant for a lot of stuff happening. We're gonna get our last Castellan this chapter. We're gonna get the last treasure, get a bunch of challenges done for the game itself, and then we'll also get the trophy that you escape on the jet ski without damaging. Go ahead and take that one, and there's also one right here. Hard to see. Alright, and then we're done with the enemies. Except for the final boss, of course. Okay, so right here is our last treasure. Everybody on your feet. Yeah, let's go. Burglar. So there's that.
Hello, stranger.
Now, we are going to be buying just an ungodly amount of stuff. So what I would suggest, just for your own sanity, make a save file before you do everything. That way, for whatever reason you buy the wrong thing or whatever, like you can just reload your save with all your money. So I would suggest that. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so now that I've saved, here's what you'll want to do. I'm gonna go to storage, and we're gonna move all of our guns over to storage, just everything. Get all the weapons. We gotta clear all this room out. So go ahead and clear that, the weapon parts, just everything. All right. Yeah, that is all that. Now let me. I feel naked. I don't know. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do.
Welcome.
First, we're gonna buy the rocket launcher, of course. Let's just get that out of the way.
You'll get some. Not my place to say, really, but sometimes things are more.
And now, what you'll
if
want to
you
do
keep a
is
level
buy
playing
all of the
field,
weapons.
Don't you find? That's an exemplary fire. Not only will you need that there's a real boomstick, mate. It will reduce your target to a bloody pulp. That cap you'll be shooting off
and then
some
we can,
nasty combat
when we run out of
anytime.
space, we'll just come back over here. I wish there was a storage button on the merchant himself, but unfortunately, it's just not the case. So, do that. Move that over.
Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale.
And
This
keep going.
turns heads into. I see you have an eye. Honestly, this might be the only gun you need.
And we can buy that too. I don't
Stocking
care.
up while
All right.
you can.
So you should have bought
Wise
like
choice.
everything, right? So that's all the weapons he offers in the buy. Now at this point, you know, we need to buy all the weapon
There's
attachments
some things
and the
money
Matilda
can't
and the
buy.
Punisher if you haven't already bought the Punisher. Now, you're probably not gonna have enough spinal gemstones, which is okay. You'll just finish it in New Game Plus. So what I would suggest is, you know, hopefully you have somewhere enough to get the weapon attachments. So just try to work on those, because in New Game Plus you have to actually get. There's 4 different weapons after you beat the game, so you can't get that trophy right now anyways. So what I'm gonna do is save the Matilda for, you know, my next playthrough. But don't worry, if you can't afford them all, that's okay. Just get them in New Game Plus. Like, they're all gonna be there, and I mean, you have to do New Game Plus anyways. So just start working on getting those is what I'm trying to say. So what I'm gonna do is buy the laser sight,
Good instinct, stranger.
the stock,
This will help you put them in their place.
this stock,
This will give you a 3-round rapid fire.
and the scope.
You're
So
trying
now
to
all I
thread
have
the
to do is get
needle
the
with a
Matilda,
bullet there,
and then
mate.
I'm done. Also, if you need money, you can sell all the keys. You can pretty much sell
Ruby's all
everything.
rubbish,
So
it makes no difference.
I'm gonna go ahead and
The
do that.
price, well, that's our choice. to
this feels really satisfying. I don't know. I just like to save this for the end. There you go. 181 grand. Yeah. All right, so if you need money, there you go. Now we can go ahead and repair our armor.
Crossing your T's, dotting your I's.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, literally, we own like everything.
Don't get yourself killed now.
So now we'll move it to storage. Probably feels good though. And now what we're gonna bring into the boss fight is a couple things. So we're about to make this boss fight look stupid. So bring in our pistol, of course, and then we'll bring in our shotgun, our main 2 weapons, of course. It's all right, just making room here. And then we will want to bring in the Killer 7. That's a good one to bring in. Let's see, where is it? Our rifle, for sure. And our knife. Our stock. And I'm gonna leave all the scopes and stuff off. We don't really need that. So yeah, that. Alright, I believe that is all of the stuff. Yeah. Okay, so now I've got to set up my inventory once again. And then reattach your parts too, if you don't forget that. I'm just bringing the stock. That's literally all I need. So now we can get reloaded. All right. And now before we continue, I'm going to just quickly go over. So you'll see that we got all the treasures, so that one's done, and we got all the weapon parts. Well, I did. I don't know if you'll be able to afford it. If, like I said, just work on it in New Game Plus, since, you know, this game requires a couple playthroughs to get everything, so you're not really in a rush to do that. Just make sure you get those finished on your second playthrough, your New Game Plus playthrough or whatever. So, but yeah, I was able to get that. But what you'll for sure have, see, it's in feats. Gun Fanatic, you'll see we have 24 of 29 at this point. That's okay. So what we're missing is, I'm missing the Matilda from the trading, so that would be 25, and then there's 4 guns missing. And there's 3 weapons that you can get. The Chicago Sweeper, you have to beat the game on professional with an A rank. The hand cannon for beating professional without a bonus weapon. And then the primal knife, which we will unlock for getting all the castellans, but we won't get that until after that. So that'll bring you up to 28. And then the 29th gun, it's kind of weird, but there is a infinite RPG weapon. So it's 2 million coins to buy it. So it's a pretty steep cost, but that is the last weapon, the infinite RPG. It's like a special RPG. And so that would be all of the weapons. So you are not like, you know, if you're at 24, you have, or 25 is like the max you can get in like a playthrough. But we've gotten all the collectible weapons at this point. So now it's up to you to go do the challenges to unlock the final weapons. So just so you know, that's where you should be with that. And then, you know, obviously you can check if you got all the weapon parts, stuff like that. But we've done all the merchant requests. We're about to get our last castellan, so that'll be done. We've gotten all the treasures. So, you know, you should be all the way done. Just all I have left is the gun and the castellans. And then we are done with, you know, all the, like the feats or whatever, like the collectible items. So I just want to go over that so that you're in the same boat as me, hopefully. And let's see. So we bought all the... Oh, also, I want to say, if you haven't bought the recipes at this point, buy the recipes. So you should have bought it back when I did, but in case you didn't, buy the recipes, buy all the weapons, get as many attachments as possible, and buy any trading weapons or anything like that. So if you've done all that, we can move on and finish this chapter, finish the game, actually.
Leon, look! Is that...
It's Ada. Now, this boss fight is so easy.
Ada. He thinks he's gonna lure me out.
So, yeah, we're about to make light work of this dude.
Stay here.
Alright, now it's his eyeballs. So, drop it right there, and then let him know, you know, we're not playing around. And I got my killer. Oops. Alright. Let me actually top my health off here. You know what? I'm just gonna take our trusted shotgun. I just need to do one thing of damage. That's scripted, don't worry. There we go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so now these bugs come in. I need an angle game. Come on. I'm trying to use this RPG efficiently. We're about to delete him, though. Okay. Okay. Now's the moment we've all been waiting for. And, yeah, that's it. Oh, man. Yeah. But there's phase 2. But the reason I used it in the first phase is actually because we're going to get another RPG. So you don't want to stack them, you know what I mean?
Finally.
Now, this is super basic. Just use your rifle and either duck, or sometimes the tentacles will raise above your head, like this one. Actually, that's the same one. But you'll just go to whatever side that's not on, you know? Like this one, it's going to fall down right on the left, so I go to the right. And just keep doing damage, and eventually Ada will throw in the infinite RPG thing on the floor. And you'll get a look at like what that looks like. So just keep this madness up. There we go. And time to end the game. Oh, what's this? Huh. Goodbye. And I hope you're glad that we saved the RPG for the end, so we just skipped the entire boss fight. Pretty fun. And now it's time to get out of Dodge. No more enemies, so don't worry about that. Just run for your life.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Now, this save, if you were trying to get the trophy for getting out of the, this would be like your last save point, so make sure that, you know, you have this saved. Hit this save. Alright, that way I have the boss fight saved. Okay. So we only have one more collectible for our entire playthrough, which is the Castellan, number 16.
We're not out of here yet.
Let's do my practice. I was like, where's the Castellan? It actually looks so funny with her shades on in like the middle of the night. Oh no. What's your problem? Get away from me. Okay, buckle up, boys and girls, because here's our last Castellan. Right
Nothing now they're masters.
there.
It's over.
Revolution windup. Get all of the Castellans. Now these guys are all tripping because they're dying, but since we saved ourselves, we're immune. So we're just kind of chilling. Alright, so now we're done with all collectibles outside of the 4 weapons that are left. But those are all challenge based or New Game Plus, you know. And so yeah, that's all we're doing.
Not bad, Ada.
You can, you know, teabag these guys if you want. You have a minute, so. And here we go. Now you have to get out of the tunnel without damaging it.
You're gonna love this.
I will say I tested it, and you can actually get hit on the head and the side as long as your health bar doesn't go down on the jet ski. But if you bump into something, it doesn't count. So just take it slow around corners. If I can do this first try. Mechanics are a little bit wonky, but you know, it gets a little bit harder towards the end. But yeah, just keep an eye on your health bar in the bottom right, and if that stays where it's at now, you'll be okay. But yeah, like right there, see, like that didn't lower it, so I just wanted to show that, you know, you could hit that. Woo! That was close. Yeah, so I'm still good. But if you don't get it, just reload your autosave file or your actual save file. So, you know, just keep retrying if you don't get it. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers. I like to cut it close in the timer. Alright, so your head scrapes right there, but it's okay. Dear God, okay. Go, Leon, cut it close. I tried to get it on the 3-second mark or whatever. But the trophy would pop right when you jump off. And if you don't get that, reload your save or the auto save. So, you know, you can just reload whenever. I would, if you're worried about it, just reload the save afterwards. Because obviously the game ends. Let's see what probably like a B rank.
Good work.
Yeah, B rank. You can't make that many saves and take that long. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, like if you were like, oh, I didn't get the trophy, just hit this save file that you have and then just reload it and do that again. Or you can, if you stop it before you jump off the final jump, you can reload your auto save, which would be, well, hold on, not in this menu, but I'll show you. You can load the auto save, which will put you actually at the beginning of, oh, there's actually the primal knife. That's one of the weapons. Now we should be at 25 of 29. Let's see it. Check this out. So if you were like, oh, I don't want to go back to the whole save file. I want to go right to the start of the jet ski. You could just load this auto save right there, and it'll put you right at the start of the jet ski. So that'd be how you do it. If you don't get the trophy, just redo it. It's super easy. And that is that. So I'll go over a couple things before we wrap up. So yeah, where is it? So yeah, if you scroll over to apparel, you'll have all of these unlocks for beating it on hardcore. So you should have all those things, and then the things that are remaining are like specific, like beat it with S rank on hardcore and stuff like that. So you know, I'm gonna get all of these eventually, but we should have a good amount of everything, here's a look at like one of the weapons here, the primal knife, and these are the other two weapons right here. So let's go to challenges. These are the ones I don't have. So as you can see, it's all the shooting range ones, and then it's like all the completing the game with a specific thing. And then yeah, the weapons were at 24 now, so which is weird. I don't know why it's not tracked. I guess I have to equip it or some shit, but oh, that's right. Yeah, I have to equip it. But yeah, the primal knife, the Chicago sweeper, and the hand cannon, as well as the infinite RPG. So that'll be all that. And then yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Here's a look at all the different ones, but hopefully you got, you know, a bunch of the challenges done, even though they're not required. But you know, there's a lot that we were able to do in like one playthrough if you look. So you know, we're doing pretty good. But yeah, I guess that is all the stuff I want to talk about. Just make sure you know, on your next playthrough, get all the weapons and everything. And as far as continuing this walkthrough, this will wrap up obviously the main story. But what I want to do now is have maybe like a 2 or 3 part playthrough, depending on how long it takes me to get through it. But I'm going to now upload like footage of me just beating it on professional with, you know, going balls to the wall. Like, I'm not worried about ammo as much as I, you know, was this playthrough. We're not getting any of the stuff. It's just get through it and get an S rank. So I might just upload a clear cut, like couple parts. Here's how you beat it on professional as quick as possible to get the S rank. That'll be the next installment, which will then finish most of the trophies. And then after that, I think I'm just going to make one video kind of explaining how to go about the remaining trophies, and just like what you might want to bring for that. So that's kind of the plan. That way, if you're going for platinum like I am, you know, this playthrough should have knocked out most of the trophies, which I guess we can look at now. So yeah, we have attain all weapons. That's, you know, obvious. And then yeah, like it's just beating it on S ranks basically. You know, which the 8 hours will be included, because you don't get S with, like, the faster you go, obviously the better. So and then, you know, you'll just have to play through on easy mode or some shit and do like without recovery items. So after you do like the 3 or 4 different kind of playthroughs, you just go do the shooting range, and then if you beat it on professional, you'll get the last trophy. So it's really just beating it a bunch of different ways, and then the weapons are the only like trophy we have left if you followed along with this walkthrough. So at this point, good luck, and I will see you guys in my professional you know, videos. But otherwise, I just want to say thank you guys. I know that this walkthrough is a little bit stressful at times for myself. I've had a lot going on in my life right now, and I tried to get this as quick as I could possibly get, but it is a long game. And I want to say congrats if you made it this far, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video. So have a great day.